Hey Taurus, and welcome to your weekly astrology and human design update. My name is Melody, and this video is specifically for Taurus risings. Now, if you don't know your rising sign, you can ask me. That's what I do. Or you can go on to astro.com, put in your birth time, date, and place, and look at your first house. That ruling sign of your first house is your rising sign. So Taurus, let's get started. So first, let's talk about your astrology. On April 19th, the sun moves into your Taurus first house of self. So there's going to be a spotlight. When the sun is involved, it is shining a light on an area of life. The first house is the house of self. So right now, you are having a light on you. You could be wanting to change how you physically appear, change your hair. You might want to really reevaluate some things with your personality, and maybe you want to leave some things behind that are not serving you, or bring something forward that you've always wanted to do. You know, just this is your time to shine, like literally your time to shine, Taurus. So take this time. It's about a 4-week period that the sun is going to be here in Taurus to really say, hey, I want to change some things about myself. I feel good about those changes, and I'm going to implement those changes. Now, on April 20th, we have a rare conjunction. The last time this conjunction happened in this sign was in 1941. So it is relatively rare for this conjunction to happen. What a conjunction is two planets who are getting closer to each other. So your energies start to intertwine to the point where in the night sky, it looks like these planets are right on top of each other. And then you're going to feel that energy as they part their ways as well until those two planets are no longer interacting energetically. The two planets in question here are Uranus and Jupiter. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, of luck, of all the good things. Like Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. So it has a big positive pull. Now we have Uranus. Uranus is a planet of innovation. It's a planet of social structures and means. It is a planet of chaos as well. So there is going to be really some innovation happening in your first house of self because this is happening in your sign, Taurus. Being in your sign, that means there's going to be innovation when it comes to the self. You might want to get a tattoo. You might want to get a piercing. You might want to do something to permanently decorate your body. You might want to go out there and say, I'm making this great change. I'm going to get more healthier. I'm going to change how my body looks. Like there is going to be something that is going to be very spectacular with yourself and how you perceive yourself to be. Like it's going to take you to where you feel like you truly are on the inside, on the outside. So you could already start feeling these effects because again, the closer these planets get to each other, the more entangled they are. And the planets are going exact conjunction, which again, right in the night sky, you see it. And it looks like two planets on top of each other on the 20th. So that's when the energies are going to be at their peak. So allow yourself to do the thing that you always wanted to do for yourself, as long as it's safe and healthy for you to do it and it feels good in the body. And like I said, Taurus, we don't have too much going on astrologically. That's literally what we have going on. So we're going to move on to human design. With human design, we're going to talk about the sun transit and the earth transit and what theme in life is being illuminated this week for you. This transit is going to take place from April 16th to April 21st. The sun is going to be transiting gate 3, the gate of ordering. You can find gate 3 in the sacral center, which is the red square that you see right here. And this gate does control ovaries and the testes. The gate of ordering is all about change and having this change be very beneficial to whatever area of life you want this change to take place, whether that is at work, whether that is at the home. It is really more for the community. The community itself is going to take that change and benefit from that change. Now, usually it is very difficult in the beginning when we have anything to do with change. It isn't until we got it in order and how we want to proceed does it get easier. So your perseverance will pay off if you decide that this is the change that you want to work with and that it's worth working with. So allow yourself this time to not get scared by the things in life that seem difficult, but in fact, embrace that difficulty because that could bring the change that you are needing to go on to your next step. Also, the Earth is going to be in gate 50, the gate of values. Gate 50 can be found in the splenic center, which you see right here, and it is in control of the spleen and the lymphatic system. This is showing us what is valuable to us. How do we bring value forth? Now, yes, we are going to bring value forward, but we're also going to uphold values, uphold rules and structures and laws. Like, this is something that is helping the community as a whole to make sure that everyone is safe and sound. So we are very much going to adhere to our structures. Gate 50 is also a love gate. So that means that we want to share our love. We want to show our love. We want to caretake, and we want to prove that our love is worthy and has value. If you are somebody who is a people pleaser, you have a completely open heart in your human design chart, you may overdo this. You may do this to your detriment, where you are just trying to say, hey, look at my value, look at the love I want to give you. I want to give you this love. And this person's like, I don't want it. Don't want your love. And it's just like we are barking up the wrong tree, or we're putting too much energy into somebody who's not reciprocating those feelings back. So really pay attention in your life on who is not reciprocating your love back to you in a way that is healthy and a way that makes you feel seen and heard. Now, this could be a time where we feel like, because we want to give so much love and we want to prove our love and show our value with our love, people might take advantage of it. So pay attention to anyone who is trying to manipulate you, or trying to use you, abuse you, and hang you out to dry, trying to walk all over you. We ain't doing that, especially if you have coloration or definition in your sacral center. Your sacral center will help you. You just have to listen to your gut if you have that colored in your chart. All right, Taurus. Well, that was your human design update. So let's now take a look at the cards to give you an even more in-depth reading about what to expect for this week. All right, Taurus, let's go for it. Ooh, we got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could be an emotionally charged week, especially with the gate 50, like we were talking about, how it's about love and, showing your love and showing that you have value in your love. You do not have to prove anything to anyone. She doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. She knows her worth. She knows how she feels about things. She knows that she is somebody who can fulfill her own means. She doesn't need this love. It's great to have, but she doesn't have to prove herself to anybody. She's a queen. All right, Taurus, get out of your own way. Get out of your own way, Lord. This could be a week of feeling down and out and having a lot of anxiety. So try to shake that off, because we have some good things happening. We have the sun moving into your sign, Taurus. We have this wonderful rare conjunction happening in your sign. So don't let this energy get you to think too much, or have that voice replay in your head. Allow yourself, in fact, to walk away from that. This is a card of getting out of really troubled waters into clear waters, and there's land here. There's a new place to go. So don't sit there and wallow in whatever this is. Do your best to move on to nice, clear, crystalline waters. Now, this card is going to be a little intimidating. I don't want to scare you, but it is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card that is very much, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to lay here and let this toxicity leak out of me. You can see there's toxicity leaking out of the character, and get out of there. It's always darkest right before the dawn. What's beautiful about a 10 is, yes, this is a chapter ending. This is something closing for you so that something else can begin. Whatever this horizon is bringing forward is that new beginning. You're going to get out of this headspace. You're going to walk away from it. You're going to release the toxicity that has been inside of you from whatever situations you may have been dealing with, and say, I'm going to start again. I am going to start really putting myself first. And really, this, swords are a communication card. They are also about ideas and putting that into action. I really want you to communicate. Communicate. Get your support team with you, because your support team is going to lift you up and put you on a horse and walk you to victory. 6 of Wands is the victory card. So just so you know, whatever's happening here for you individually, this is not happening to you. It's happening for you. All right, it's happening for you because it's going to put you in a position where you're going to be victorious, you're going to lead, you're going to be supported by either followers, family members, friendships, whoever's your support team, your community. And it's going to bring with it a lot of strength, a lot of beauty here. So don't be afraid to say, hey, I got to let go of this toxic behaviors that I may be exerting. And I am strong enough to say, hey, I don't need this. What is so wonderful about the Strength card is, one, it's a Leo card. Leo is ruled by the sun, so inherently it is associated with the Sun card, which is the most perceived positive card you can get in tarot, period. You can also see she has a flower crown, and the other character that has a flower crown is, yes, the child and the sun, but also the Fool. We're talking about new beginnings, right? That horizon, it's always darkest right before the dawn. The sun is the dawn. The sun is shining a light on yourself. You are strong enough to say, hey, I want to change something about me. I want to move forward in a new direction and maybe get my hair done, or, you know, get the tattoo if you want to get a tattoo. Like, whatever it is that you're doing, change your style up. It is going to be really beneficial because it's going to be this new beginning. It's going to be a positive new beginning because of the association with the sun. It's going to bring strength in it. You're going to have a following, a support system, whatever it is, but you do have to let go of the toxicity to obtain this. All right, Taurus. Well, I love you so much. I want to first off, before I say goodbye, is thank you so much for subscribing to my passes page. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. You're the reason my dreams come true. So I just want to thank you for your support. And I will see you next week for your weekly update again, Taurus. Have a great week. Don't get too much in your head, okay?